Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am the FS coach, and in this video I'll be sharing with you a simple Bollinger Band strategy, but yet very powerful. Okay, so before we get into the strategy, let me do a little bit of introduction to Bollinger Band. Okay, so Bollinger Band is a trading indicator available on all trading platforms. It's free to use, and is a trend indicator actually. So the composition of Bollinger Band is that it has the upper band on the segments, upper band, it has the lower band. Okay, so there are several ways or several theories as to how people trade Bollinger Band. It depends on the type of trader that you are and the kind of entry that you like to take. Okay, so I actually trade Bollinger Band as a reversal indicator, so such that when it touches the lower band, I'm expecting it to bounce back up. When it touches the upper band, I'm expecting it to bounce down. Okay, so it just continues like that. Okay, so there are several things to know about Bollinger Band actually. I'm not going to draw so much about the indicator itself so that we can get into the strategy. So we have the upper band, we have the lower band, okay, and this middle line is the moving average, okay, between the upper band and the lower band. Okay, so that's just one way of trading Bollinger Band, is seeing it as a reversal indicator when it touches the upper band or the lower band. Okay, so Bollinger Band also have some advanced features or advanced price action meaning. Okay, so for example, when there is squeeze, when the band are narrowed. Okay, you can see the band are narrowed here. So yeah, it is seen as an accumulation phrase, or what we call range. Okay, so when there is an accumulation like this, you're expecting the band to widen later. That's like a breakout. Okay, so the band squeezes around this point. Okay, and if you are trading with breakout, you can easily see this area as an accumulation phrase. Then draw your horizontal line to mark your high and low, and be expecting your breakout, depending on how you trade. Okay, so most especially, this is where another people have another trading pattern for Bollinger Band. Okay, whereas people see it as when the price crosses maybe above, touching the upper band or the lower band, it will continue in that direction, giving us a new trend. Okay, so it happens most times when the market is just breaking out from a squeeze like this, breaking out from this kind of area, and it touches the upper band. It might just continue to go in that direction, or it might probably reverse to the opposite direction. Okay, but you can see here that the band is more widened here. That's because there is high volatility. Okay, but it got to a phase whereby it has a very narrowed band. Okay, so you see this kind of period mostly during the Asian session, or basically when there is accumulation and no more volatility in the market. Alright, so that's another thing to note about Bollinger Band. So this is what I'm actually talking about as another way of trading Bollinger Band. So you can see that when it touches the upper band right here, okay, it bounces back into the Bollinger Band as a reversal from this minor uptrend. Okay, it gives us a kind of pushback. You can see price bouncing from side to side. Okay, so that's one of the major things that Bollinger Band shows us. The market is also bouncing from this lower band back to the upper band right here. Okay, so this is what I was explaining in the previous picture. So this is a squeeze right here, like an accumulation, okay, or consolidation, whatever you call it. Okay, and the market now moving to an expansion phase, whereby you see a breakout from this small accumulation. Okay, and then the market continues to go down in a little direction. So you can see here that it touches the upper band, but it's not moving back up. That's because the market is breaking out from an accumulation phase. Okay, so this is the beginning of a very strong downtrend. So here you can see band tighten and then broaden. So that broaden is telling you that there is high liquidity in the market, then coming to the breakout side. Okay, so price falling down to lower band. So the price fell to the lower band but didn't retrace back just like as it did here, because the market is coming from an accumulation phase. So you have to note these several phases of the market so that you know how to use the strategy more effectively. Okay, so a squeeze, then the expansion, and how you know this market is in a very strong trend. Okay, so I don't want to take trade around this figure. Right, so I'll be putting you to every detail that you need to know about this strategy and how you can apply them. So let's get back to our chart. Alright, so let me just clean up this and then we'll do that all over again. Okay, so if you want to set this indicator, you come to your indicator, okay, and then you search for Bollinger Band strategy. You know, when you have this sign, it means it's a strategy, so you select Bollinger Band strategy. So when you apply it, it looks just like this, giving you the sell signal, the buy signal, you know, and it continues giving you buy and sell signals like that. But this is not detailed enough because we need to see where the signal is coming from. Okay, so you can then install your normal Bollinger Band without strategy. So this is the normal Bollinger Band, and your chart will look like this. Alright, so this is a very simple strategy to trade with, because your buy and sell signal are just coming up. When this candle peers out of the upper Bollinger Band, it will give you a sell signal when the candle comes back in. Okay, when your candle peers out of the Bollinger Band and it did a little reversal into the band, it will give you a buy signal. Okay, so that is where the signal is coming from. It's telling you that there might be a reversal because the price is now touching the lower band or the upper band. Alright, so it gives you signal like this all the time. Okay, but there is a little modification I do to this signal before I take any trade, and that is trading it with support and resistance. It gives me more confidence and more confluence on the trade. Okay, so for example, I took this trade last Friday. Okay, and the reason is just the signal is coming up from a key resistance level. Okay, so you see the market on a key resistance level, it pairs out of my Bollinger Band and then quickly rush back inside. Then I took my sell here, I take 50 pips TP, and I am out of the market. Okay, so I won't take a trade like this, and the reason is because there's no support level to give me a confidence into the market. I can take this buy even though I didn't get the signal, because here is a support level here that I'm expecting the market to bounce back to. Okay, and here is another support level the market is respecting. So when the market peers out and then push back in, I will take my buy. Okay, I'll take my buy because it has a corresponding support level. So there's something to guide you into the trade as a confluence. So this is just the simple trading strategy. Wait for the market to pierce out and wait for your signal. You might be doing it yourself actually. I don't necessarily wait for a signal to come up. Since I can see it, then I know when my signal is right. So I have my MT4, I have my Bollinger Band installed on my MT4. So when the candle peers out and push back in, then I will take my N2 if it has a corresponding support or resistance. So here is another resistance zone to the market rejecting on this key level right here, then bouncing back and pick yourself. So it's a very simple strategy. I won't take this buy because it doesn't have any corresponding support level to support the trade entry. So I find it very helpful trading with GU and gold especially. So I trade this on gold and GU only. Okay, so if I'm to give a trade idea on gold, so I will definitely be waiting for this price to drop around 1727. Okay, I'll be waiting for the market to come around 1727 before I take any buy, or If it fails to bounce back in at 1727, the next support is 1721. So I'll be waiting for the market to drop to 1721. And if it's a sell signal that I'm looking to, it's definitely going to be around 1741. Okay, so that's just it. Make sure that before you take any entry, it has the corresponding support and resistance. Okay, here's the trade I okay, and this is the support level, and then the market turning back from a support, I just pick my buy. So it's as simple as that. I'll not take this buy because it doesn't have a combination supporting level, right? So when your signal is coming up, just make sure it has this is a very good trade also, okay, because it has a corresponding resistance right here, and it bears out, bounce back in, you can pick your trade into the market. Alright, and I'm always on 30 minutes time frame, guys, always on 30 minutes time frame. Alright, so it's as simple as that. If you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe to this channel for more educational content, and if you are a returning subscribers, thank you for dropping by, guys. Don't forget, this is just an educational content. Make sure you practice and understand how this strategy works. I believe it's a very simple strategy that anybody can trade with, but it requires some of the time to practice and master how this is being done properly. Okay, alright guys, so share this video with your friends trying to get a very meaningful strategy to trade with. See you again, guys. Have a nice day.